Oh, look at that, it's a little Kronos. Welcome. Welcome back to the land of the living, or something like that. Wait for this to fucking load up and then I will engage with that. I hate it when modern people do or try to do old things. It doesn't do well usually. Where's my little thing? There, my little thing. Need to put my coffee somewhere. It should lead me in a while. Want to hear the little Coronas was be. No, but a good start would be to stop being so excited then, I suppose. Last I had things were looking up there, weren't they? Sitting here and waiting for things. I'm not gonna get used to this fucking changing pictures immediately. Oh well, guess I have to. One way or another. Watching the streets just fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Let's see here. And you probably are well aware that I've been playing some Baldur's Gate because I too sometimes like to feel like my younger self again. And then comes this shit. I fucking You know, yesterday I thought like make a good choice, you know, call up the tech work, go like, hey, you played through this game, I can see you played through this game because you have fucking save games on it. How was it? And he was like, yeah, some of the maps were kinda nice. I'm like, okay, I know what I'm getting myself into then. This is not gonna be a fun journey. Because you see, a game like Baldur's Gate with over fucking 2 decades on its back, of course, it's very much a product of its time, from the writing to the how it is displayed, how it all fits together, or not in some cases, to be fair, because technically speaking, Baldur's Gate 2 was supposed to be even bigger than it actually was at the end of the day, because, you know, there were a lot more. There were whole fucking plot points that were never put into the game because it was just overmuch. Very much. Which also means that's with the small things, like, you know, let's take Khalid's lines and how they are spoken and shit like this. Yeah, it starts there, it goes over to the text and other things, and it's like, yeah, this is not gonna be a fun journey for me, is it? And the only reason why I've decided to do this instead of, you know, just randomly deciding to completely ignore it and go over to Icewind Dale for a little bit, because I never fucking finished Icewind Dale, and I kinda would like to get back into it without getting interrupted. That's not to say that I would finish it, mind you, but I might get back into it. We might finish it, potentially. Yes, because it's actually apparently relatively short. I'm gonna see how this goes.
I guess this is it. We've done what we came to do.
I'm still
Time to
happy
head back to the palace for a well-earned rest, don't you think?
Yeah, let's go to the
Thank
Ducal
you,
Palace
gods,
to
it's
eat.
done. It's over. It's finally over.
It's not really
allies are
over.
all
It's
dead
not really
or
over.
awaiting the news. What will you do now?
Actually, which reminds me, there's a whole fucking, or there was supposed to be a whole fucking, I think at least, was that Baldur's Gate? I think that was, yeah, I think actually it was Saribok who was supposed to have a whole fucking time-traveling plotline that never got into the game. The Crack House. You're not running water into Jesus fucking. And the Elder was lost. Your press today. Lost the roads that they reclaimed to ship Earth. But oh. Actually, speaking of Eldavas, I've heard of the game actually from who actually? Was it Jack? It might have been Jack. Pretty sure it was Jack actually. Yes, it's his kind of game. Yes. Seems he was actually kind of happy with that. Seems to be quite the surprisingly successful one. Can't really comment because it's just from looking at it, it's probably not a game that's necessarily for me per se, but it seems to be actually kind of good. If I had the money, I would maybe potentially give it a try, but I have... I'm just happy if I can feed myself at the moment. Which makes it all the more tempting to play old games, doesn't it? Because those I already have, and I don't need to buy them any longer. Of course, we also do need to play more Assassin's Creed, because we have, like, very different titles thanks to strategy, as well as Mono, because we also have more titles, all thanks to strategy. Jesus Christ, I have become strategy's bitch to a degree that I did not foresee when I started this. But alas... Oh. We're just gonna...
I'm glad you're alright. I worry about you.
I also worry about you, especially because even in all of the journey, all the adventures we have gone through, Imoen, you're still just a brat. You have not evolved at all. Considering that the travel through the world of Baldur's Gate 1 can take, well, in-game time, you can easily spend half a year. You would assume after all the horrors, the mages, fucking flung fireballs at your face, the traps, the dungeons, and all of that, you would kind of grow up, but no. Imoen has remained a little brat throughout all of Baldur's Gate 1, which makes it, all the danger when she actually, engages with you that much. I worry about you. I worry about you. That's great. Like, I think I play a few hours a day, like 2 or 3. Do my part. Yeah, first, I watched Jack play a little bit of it. Yeah, now I'm absolutely sure that was Jack, because he's the only motherfucker who I visited recently. And, absolutely the kind of game that would give me a screaming headache, considering how much fast movement there's up, down, left, right, center. But it looked really kind of fun, honestly. Reminded me a little bit of the olden days of online shooty games. No, like in my case that would be Battlefield 1942, but nobody remembers that title any longer, so old times. Did you take anything seriously? No. I don't would I want to.
I don't know why I talk to you sometimes. I really don't.
Stop being sassy, man. You have been quite literally de facto a late addition to the cast, because
is defeated.
Yeah, we've been through this already.
Influence died with her. Your foster father, Gorion.
Let's let the narrator talk. I'm a nice person like that.
Your friend Imoen, those who helped you thwart your half-brother's schemes drift away from you, returning to their lives. For the first time since you left Candlekeep, you have the opportunity to reflect on the
Yeah, the whole thing with
astonishing
super
turns
weapon
your
stuff.
life has taken.
Must admit, I do like
Though you are fettered by the rulers of Baldur's
the
Gate,
humor of it
a
all,
sense of
honestly.
unease
It's great.
plagues
It's
you.
so over the top, it's
Can't help
amazingly
but
fun
hear the
to
rumors,
just
the
watch
whispers that you share the
someone plays
same
and engage
dark
with that.
blood as Saravog. Some hint you killed your half-brother, not for the good of the city, but so you could usurp his place and his power.
I did it for the money,
For the
bitches.
moment, however, the persecutors' voices are drowned out by an ever-growing number of others with more immediate concerns. Every day, more refugees
Which
driven from their
reminds me,
homes
how
by
does
the
this actually end
servants
in
of
the end?
Kalar Argent arrive at the city gates. Many have stories of the Shining Lady's
Canonically, I
grace.
mean.
All have tales of her followers' wrath. A 10-day after Korlage's defeat, you retire to your chamber in the Ducal Palace, your thoughts troubled. You wonder what effect Kalar's crusade
Yes,
will
I
have
quite
on
literally.
Baldur's
That's,
Gate.
you might not
Little
remember,
knowing
because we
how
started
close
this
at
fucking
hand
playthrough in the
events
year of our
is.
Lord 2021, mind you, a long time ago. But I originally said out of it, like, okay, listen, I've played through this game as the good guy, I've played through this game as much as possible as the bad guy. All of that's kind of nice. This time I'm going to go for a bit more of a nuanced, neutral approach. Mostly because that allows me to change up my party a bit more freely, taking some of the lesser evils and some of the lesser goods with me, without putting people together that will hate each other for, reasons. Yeah, and now that I think about it, I do remember how this fucking ends at some point, because, well, canonically, Adrian at some point will live for quite a long while, because, pretty much given, considering how much fucking ball sense he had at this point. And then he gets murdered, or not murdered, because we actually don't know, until only one ball spawn is left, which then turns into a monster, and then there's Ball. So basically, well, I guess you could say at the end of the days, or the very end of the days of Baldur's Gate, Bal won his little gamble. Like so many other gods, actually. Because they all realized, getting thrown onto the mortal planes is perhaps not good for the moment, but they kind of came back. Kind of the pain in the ass with gods, isn't it? They're never really truly dead forever. They're just biding their time and waiting. Baldur managed to do it, Merkel managed to do it, heck, Bane managed to fucking do it. What can we say? Time to engage with a modern interpretation of Baldur's Gate. I'm not gonna. I can already tell you that there's gonna be a lot that would feel massively wrong. And what will we? Yeah, I know it's you, Imran. Actually, I can't even tell by your picture, because that is not the picture I'm used to at the moment, but I know who you are. No, I'm not awake. What is it? Everything alright?
I don't know. That's the problem.
Did you just wake me up for no fucking reason?
Maybe I'm just jumpy because of what's been going on in the city. There's so many people here running
That's
from
what's
that
kind of annoying that I
crusade
can't just
in the
read the
north.
text. That's
I
too
thought
much
I
voice
heard noises
acting.
outside my room.
Just
I was worried
indeed, no?
something was happening.
Ah, yes, our bastion of managed democracy. That sounds like a fun place to live in, doesn't it? You know, outside my room. I was worried something was happening. BGC win. I mean, I have it on my hard disk. I'm pretty sure it's still installed. I just cannot ever get myself to actually play it, honestly. It feels so wrong in so many places. Actually, now let me turn this around, little Kronos. Baldur's Gate 1 multiplayer. When? I'll make you a deal here. I'll play Baldur's Gate 3. At least for one stream or so. I think that too has. Doesn't that also have multiplayer? Baldur's Gate 3 multiplayer? I'm pretty sure it's a Larian game, of course it has multiplayer. We can play Baldur's Gate 3 together if you have it. But on the other side, I'll expect your tendency, a nice long session of Baldur's Gate 1. Well, technically speaking, what would actually lend itself somewhat better to that would be Icewind Dale, because in Icewind Dale you make your whole party. You don't own Baldur's Gate. Jeez, how can anybody not own Baldur's Gate 1? That's strange. That's really strange. Right, let's see. Noises. What kind of noises?
Footsteps, maybe muttering. It was probably just a servant. Hells. Now I feel silly.
Is there a way I can disable your voices? Your voice lens them on? Where's that file? I really
Wait,
like to look at it.
there it is again. Did you hear that?
No, for once I actually do not hear it.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Cute. Go ahead. Okay.
Fine.
Ah, I see. That is my box then. Let me quickly look that up for once. That's the wrong window. That's the right window. Where would that even be? Yeah. Yeah. No? The wrong window? Am I just... Like, am I just stupid? Answer is, don't answer that question. Technology is, a strange and scary thing to engage with sometimes. But damn it, is there no fucking search option? Like, no, we decided against the search option because, well, fuck you, that is. Let's see here. No. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, fucking is. Okay, and just listen up, little Coronas. Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition is on GOG for fucking $3.99 at the moment. That's fucking cheap as all hell. I didn't think it would be that fucking cheap. Well, amazingly cheap. Why is it so fucking cheap? Okay, let me check my pockets if I find some change in there, and then I fucking can buy you that game. Because I can afford that. That seems like a worthwhile investment, I will have to say. Strategy on the fucking... See, even if I'm sitting here, I can go like, well, shit, I'm gonna do something out of this. Strategy means like, hold my beer, I can do this faster, it's harder than you. That's strategy in a nutshell. Actually, how much is it on Steam at the moment? I haven't looked it up in a while. Because why would I? The Enhanced Edition on Steam is right now for 19 euros and 50 cents. That's kind of pricey. The strategy, go over to GOG. You can get it for like $3.99. Was it $3.99? I'm pretty sure it was $3.99. Yeah, to be fair, at this point, strategy has kind of spoiled me rotten. Basically, I'm just so used to just sitting here going like, huh. Yeah, that would be kind of cute. And strategy's like, yeah, give me a second, bitch. Hold the beer. And then, actually, I don't know either. That's a good point you're making. Let me quickly make a save game here, because I do feel... I'm gonna try something, because I looked this up, and I might actually be able to disable Imoen's voice lines, because I'm very sorry to say, but that just feels horrible, so bad. I'm gonna... Well, that should be a problem. I can just rebind that, I suppose. Go here, go here, go here, go here, and technically speaking, that should then start capturing again. It's kind of saddening. Kind of saddening indeed. I tried so hard, got so far, and then I get nothing.
Fine.
Let's pick up all of our shit. It seems to be a lot more than just my shit. Okay, probably not. Wrote your opinion since the pattern can has been stored in the pillar's basement by the treasurer. Blah 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 will allow you to withdraw your gold. Using the chest I had delivered to your quarters is store your friend's equipment. It's getting the job done. I mean, if it isn't, and I'll have another sent immediately. Okay, enough. Let's start ordering things again. And it's all the shit we had. Yeah, there's no way I can carry all of that, is there? We'll hope. Whatever I put in there. Cost. Anytime soon, because I kinda like what I've got. Wanna like that is quite a bit.
Something's happening. There are people here. Help me.
I don't want to help you. Oh.
Keep back. I'm warning you. Come any closer and I'll...
Cut it down.
To be fair, I would probably go for the same. Like, yeah, you know.
Hero is here. Take them.
You take me, eh? Sure, you take me. Try me.
You alright?
Exploded. Who are you?
Forgive me. I'm Shale Corwin, Captain, Flaming Fist.
I don't think you were captain of the Flaming Fist. I'm pretty sure the captain of the Flaming Fist is Star. Oh, later on, technically speaking, Angelo. I probably like to use the best one was like, she's not really my best friend. And my half-sister. Flaming Fist tradition of woeful incompetence is in good hands, I see.
At least 3 fists fell defending the palace this night. Defending you.
Yes, why only 3
If you can't
fell?
admire our skill, at least respect their sacrifice.
I will fucking not. You're fucking mercenaries. I thought to required to have any respect for your fucking guide. What an annoying bitch.
She is here, Grand Duke.
Let's see, what does it say? Inside, sort of passment, rendering of the face. Hero of Baldur's Gate.
Let me see her.
Ah, those pictures never suit you well, is it now? Oh well.
Fenster and the other healers are dealing
I'm
with the
trying to
wounded
loot.
downstairs.
Yeah, please.
I've some
How aren't you
knowledge
dead?
of the healing arts and a few potions. Perhaps
I'm pretty
I
sure
can
she's
be of
dead.
assistance.
Actually, technically speaking, if you watch the last stream when we actually barged into the Ducal Palace, I'm pretty sure she was killed. Yes, but why would I want to have sex with a bear? That's a wild animal that will kill me, literally. Even before I get my PP inside that. Sounds like a very bad idea. But you can, however, have sex with a very much annoyingly evil drow in this one, though. You see? Laconia is quite a lot hotter than your average bear, mind you. Also a lot less hairy, mind you, which also is quite the advantage. I must admit, I always enjoyed that particular romance in Baldur's Gate 2. Also because that's one of the few where you can actually change alignment towards a more neutral outlook, which is cute. Yeah, but I mean, it seems like a very much, I mean, maybe there's 1 or 2 people who would specifically look out for a druid to get into a relationship with, only to then go like, could you please shapeshift? On the other side, most normal people go like, that's a hot fucking dark elf chick. Yeah, I'm gonna bang that. Thank you very much. Not the only one though. You can also, you know, technically, you have your 3 choices. You have your hero, which is, you know, the nice maxi widow you can get into. Who else you have? Harry? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can bang her too, can't you? Pretty sure. More of the innocent young one, if that is more to your taste, you know, to have something a bit younger. And of course you have Viconia, which is, yes, it's not really a choice if you have Viconia as a choice, now do you? Viconia de Vire. It might be a thing, but yeah, I'm still gonna, you know, happily sit here and, you know, try to fuck my little dark elf while she insults me most profoundly, which is, that's kind of how she rolls. Vigonia. The amount of times you're gonna be called a sniveling male is just amazing. And you're gonna sit there like, okay, I'm so close to just screwing all of this and just, you know, punching you in the face. But then again, I really want to get in those beds. The amount of work that takes. What was the most important part of the conversation? Whatever my strategy. Yeah, that's actually good. Some urge of healing of your potions. What is this all about?
Several assassins managed to penetrate the palace. Some guards stumbled
The same
upon them
palace
and
that
raised
they
the
quite
alarm.
literally invited
A handful of
Sarevok
the
into,
attackers were
and
slain.
had a lot of the guards
rest
replaced by
scattered through the rooms,
doppelgangers. Ah,
finding their
yes.
way to you and
The security of the
wounding my
palace has
apprentice.
always improved oh so much. You are so fucking
The
idiots.
assassin's blades are coated with a mystic poison, but I believe I can save her.
The fuck the Fae. Fair enough. Yeah, let's take my ticket to crazy and doing it. Yeah, you probably shouldn't, honestly. Most animals will react rather violently of any sort of intrusion into their orifices by some scrupulous human. Mostly violently. Very violently. And you'd be surprised how much those claws and thief and whatever else they can get you with can hurt you, so, you know,
There is no certainty to be had in this world. I will do everything
You're trying to sound
in my
wise, but
power
you're
to
not really
restore
sounding
her.
wise there.
The best thing you can do right now is accompany Captain Corwin downstairs and...
Of course, milady. I'll give you a moment to recover yourself and await you
Let's
on
see
the
too. I'm
second
just gonna
floor.
continue plundering things. Okay, so Immun is also not gonna be available, which is good because apparently she's forcefully being transformed into a fucking Where's the rest of my equipment? Seems a lot of the equipment of my people, isn't it? It's Immun's equipment, isn't it? Yeah, Whispers of Silence. That does seem like it would be a Bowen's shit, isn't it? Within provision, with fire resistance. Yep, that's all of Immun's shit. I need a bag of holding. What the fuck am I... Is there a bag of holding in here? Also, I mean, to be fair, I'm not too unhappy that I don't have Immun with me, because if Immun gets forcefully transformed into a mage in the multi-class sense... Actually, is it multi-class sense? Actually, it's dual class because she's a human, isn't she? I would get confused with those two terms, but don't worry about it.
Your life shall be mine. Fine.
I would personally probably feel somewhat insulted if I were a druid and somebody comes up to me and go like, I'm gonna fuck you, but only if you turn into an animal. It's like, okay, so, fair enough, so them, doesn't really matter if they're more, they will fall.
Council will want to know you're all right. We should get downstairs.
Yes, after I plunder shit, woman. I really just would like to get my hands on a nice little, bag of holding so I can actually pick up all of the good shit I had. I know that's gonna matter much, because by the time Baldur's Gate 2 arrives, all your shit is gonna be, going down the drain anyway. Thanks to a certain someone. A certain very special someone. Who actually almost shares my name when I think about it. Close. Close enough for government work.
Let us begin. You know your host, Duke Belt, and Grand Dukes Eltan and Entar Silvershield, I believe.
Okay, one of you is dead. Elton we saved. You know, he was kinda, you know, lying on his deathbed and we kinda dragged his corpse, quote unquote, over to the Harbor Master for safekeeping. But one of you is dead. Entar Silvershield is dead. He was assassinated by the quote unquote Shadow Thieves that Sarevok had hired. But get me wrong, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 do have their plot holes. They do, if you think about it a bit deeper, yes, but yes, is there an excuse to add more plot holes that are not supposed to be around? Yeah, it's a good question, isn't it? But that's Duke Silvershield, weren't you? And forgive me for this indelicate way of asking, but weren't you fucking killed?
It took all of their skills to restore me to
Yeah, that's not how dead works. You're dead. I mean, to be fair, one of the major plot holes in all fantasy universes where resurrection magic is a thing. Because technically speaking, no one is actually dead. They can just be revived. If you have a skilled enough healer available, technically speaking. However, if that were the case, then organizations like the Shadow Seas wouldn't even work because, you know, why the fuck would I spend like a half a fortune to hire some fucking assassin to kill someone if they can just be revived with, you know, an equally large amount of fortune? Sounds like a scam at this point, doesn't it? I mean, he doesn't look on that, so, you know. The problem is, however, if you do this, then a lot of things just tend to fall apart, because, you know, what's the point then? That you can actually not tell a good story if no one ever is even capable of dying for fucking ever. Such a pain in the ass, isn't it? I hate this. I'm gonna fucking hate myself through this game. Sure, looking forward to going back to like, even Icewind Dale, and I don't know much about the story of Icewind Dale because I pointed out multiple times, but I've never finished that one. Even that would probably be feeling a lot more pleasant than what I'm experiencing right now. This just feels, how to put it mildly, this feels alien. Very much so. It gives you the creeps. Something really like, ugh. Ugh. And I see it, and you kind of have to be very careful with what you're implying, because once you actually break the dumb of, you know, okay, so people dying for plot points does not actually work any longer because they can just brought back, then yeah, I'm not going to take your story much seriously, now will I? Or you're going to tell me that the only way to really kill someone is to, you know, I don't know, throw them down the plains to some very, 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 very bad place where their literal souls can be picked apart bit by bit until there is no way to fucking resurrect them. I don't fucking like it. How do you ask?
I
Yeah.
examined the body of one of the assassins. A sun cresting the horizon was branded upon.
Yeah, I was kind of
his forearm.
expecting the lady to play a part in it.
Symbol of Kayla Argent and her cursed crusade.
That they do. It's the whole point why necromancers are technically speaking very, very, very overpowered, because, you know, so long as they can actually raise a few skeletons, and said skeletons are able to infest the next village by killing some people, you can continuously raise more, and more, and more. And then when you have a big battle, your losses are not going to be really as devastating, because you're just like, okay, I lost 10 skeletons, you lost 1 warrior, I'm going to revive your warrior. Now I have a warrior skeleton. Cute. Which will kill another person, probably. Rinse and repeat until nothing is left standing apart from, you know, your shambling undeads. Yep, maybe we're gonna punish the lady.
That we agree.
Yeah, you shut up, you're supposed to be dead.
The crusade has disrupted trade all along the sword coast. Hundreds, thousands have been driven from their homes, their fields
Why?
and storehouses ransacked.
Indeed. So long as you're not completely overwhelmed and cannot even manage to kill just one singular enemy, you can start replenishing immediately. Which makes Necromancer such a pain in the ass to deal with.
Some weeks ago,
Although to be fair, it would take a very, very powerful one to control a sufficiently high enough number of undead. Luckily enough. I mean, I think, at least as far as Baldur's Gate is concerned, for the most part, I mean, you can summon, was it the best, like 14 die of monsters with monster summoning, or that's somewhat decent undead. I mean, you know, you can actually make good use of that, because the skeleton will never get tired, same with a zombie, so you can potentially have quite the advantage when it comes to manual labor. You know, somebody has to farm the fields, well, here you go, skeletons, they're gonna do it 24/7 without complaining. You know, somebody has to be in the mines, well, put the zombies in, they're not gonna get tired. And if someone, you know, if a cave-in or something happens, well, who cares, it's just a fucking dead body. But yeah, at the end it's gonna be somewhat lonely. Because, you know, you're gonna be the only living being, or, well, it kinda depends. If you are on the level of a Link, for example, and you're already undead, I guess, not gonna feel too lonely. I mean, there are higher undead who are somewhat capable of sword, so, you know, maybe there is companionship there to be had. If you can create those, that is. Not that easy.
It won't be enough. The Crusade's ranks have swelled. After the Iron
mean,
Crisis, the fists are already
you know,
this
this nice little line about how life finds a way? Yeah, life has a tendency to find a way. Even if you cleanly pick out the lands, you know, there might be other lands. And on the other side, as I said, you know, there are higher forms of undead who are not stupid. Like vampires, for example. Vampires are kind of cute. Like the bitch of we meet in Baldur's Gate 2. She's kind of interesting vampire. And she has a whole fucking clan of them. She's intelligent. I mean, decently intelligent. Not intelligent enough to look at the barn sport, the ball sport and go like, huh, I shouldn't fuck with that. Literally, I shouldn't fuck with that. However, they will. They will fuck with me indeed. Yeah, well, it's once again up to me, eh? I was kind of just hoping to enjoy my life a little bit. I needed a saving from Hook. Why should I tempt fate and death twice?
I took this parchment from one of the assassin's bodies. It is a passable likeness of you. I think you'll agree.
Shivani, how lovely. Something to remember the night by, as if the bodies and blood weren't enough.
This is no laughing matter.
Oh, come on, it's
Kalar's
funny.
zealots clearly mean to see you dead.
And I mean, you know, not only does the nice little world of D&D feature not only, you know, the mortal plane, it also has a lot of other planes with beings of higher or lower order, depending on how you want to look at it. So there is still life, technically speaking, around, even if all of Faerun would be picked clean, for the most part. It also is rather unbelievable that even one very powerful necromancer would be able to destroy all of the living. I mean, you know, some have tried. Heck, we had some person, like, what was his name again? Was it Crassus? The Netherrealm mage who quite literally kind of managed to kind of delete all of the magic from Faerun for a little bit when his attempt to become the new god of magic. That wasn't enough to kill everyone. Apart from most of the Netherrealms, mind you, but meh. You know, life finds a way. One way or another.
You may be satisfied to leave Kalar Argent alone. She seems unwilling to do you the same courtesy.
Kalar
I
Argent
don't
did not
like your
seek
new
to kill
voices.
us
You all suck. I
this
don't
night.
like you at all.
You
Bye,
were
bye,
her
bye.
target.
Meh.
Find her.
It's good to have some
and find
companions
out
along
why.
for this
Knowing
particular
will
journey.
benefit
It
us
distracts
all.
me rather nicely.
You need not go alone. The fist shall back you.
Well,
and more as well,
that's
if you wish.
assuring. The fist will fucking help me, sure. The Flaming Fist has done so fucking well protecting the city of Baldur's Gate. Might I remind you that you were the people willingly coming after me, trying to kill me, and I tried to right the wrongs. I mean, to some degree that is true. There's also the whole part, you know, where the gods walked amongst the mortals and did horrible things. I mean, this whole mess basically is a result of these troubling times, isn't it?
I know the whereabouts of your
Yes, I'm pretty sure that neither the Tanari,
The captain here
what
can
is the
escort
word?
you to them.
Tanari? I'm pretty sure. The devils and the demons from below need much in the way of worship, and they are technically speaking still living beings. I mean, they're involved with their whole little fucking blood war going on for forever, but, you know, they don't need much help staying alive. Even when, you know, living in constant warfare. To the tavern, I
A couple
presume?
of them, if you'd like. I'll be.
You're doing Baldur's Gate a great
Yes,
service.
I'm always doing Baldur's Gate
We'll
itself,
not
if I want
forget
to
it.
or not. And what does Baldur's Gate do for me then? I'm pretty sure some random pile fucking small demon involved in the blood war for fucking half a century is not much of a cult for them because nobody fucking knows of them. Pretty sure. Well, they're still doing fine. Well,
simple
technically
matter.
speaking. Seems to be a door here. And then yes, that's a nice opportunity to can you open this? Well, I would like to take my money with me. Yes. I believe I just said as much. Regards to your gold, there's a little problem. I don't exactly have it at the moment. Yep. I'll have your head for this, you sniveling wrench. Did he really just lose all of my money? That is As if it wouldn't be humiliating enough to start fucking, next part. Who's the fuck in there? I'm the fish of the flaming fish. You've got to get me out of here. How did you get in there? The doppelganger tricked me into opening the door. They took my face and locked me in here. Please, find a key and let me out. Like the guy that says I'd never get out of the door. No. No will you if you fail to answer my questions. Oh, if I rest to stumble upon the major inside of service, she tricked me, locking me in a cell. That is pretty fucking shameful. You wonder why I'm not trusting the Flaming Fist to have my back in any sort of reasonable capacity. Yeah, that is the kind of thing why I do not trust the Fists to do anything. Flaming Fist, I tell you. Bloody fucking idiots. It's 3 AM. Actually, yeah, right. I kind of forgot, but you are indeed in a very, very different time zone, aren't you? With Coronos. Which means you're awake at 3 AM. Well, I can respect that. I can respect that a lot more than this game.
Such menial tasks.
Why me, though? Anything interesting to say?
I am glad to see you well.
Ah, you do that. You do that then. Have some nice rest, little Kronos, and do feel free to come back, of course, you know. Even better if you come back and go like, hey, I can play games now. That would be the most ideal situation. Apart from that, I'm pretty sure you know where to find us. Not like we're gonna run away. I wouldn't even know where, because I don't know, it's good. Where would I even go? But yes. Let's see. How fast am I? Sure.
The weapons were poisoned, but it's
Next
worrisome that the palace was so easily penetrated.
Is it really though? I remember the last time we had doppelgangers all over the fucking palace, and you did shit all. Fair enough. Just stay around. Otherwise, you know, you could miss some of my more ingenious failings while trying to stream a simple old game. What do you know her plans?
Precious little. She claims herself an instrument of the gods, which gods are a matter of some debate, on a divine mission.
I'm actually kind of... She leads a crusade. It's pretty obvious that she's on some divine mission. But usually, you know, look at the symbols and stuff. Yeah. Feel free, you know. I personally am very much well known as a lurker myself, so, you know, it's not like I'm going to blame you for that. Silently staying in the background. But, feel free. Feel free to do it easily. Indeed, I shall see you again, little Kronos. You know, keep me posted if you have something nice to post.
There are many demands on my time.
Like, you know, playing games. Very important. Very important indeed. Dirty business, what is? Don't just talk right now. Yeah, enough. Good day to you. Also coming in Mania now, the world's a disaster. Homes put to the torch, refugees filling Baldur's Gate. Who's burning homes? Kill Argent. Okay, fair enough. Tell me about the Shining Lady. She's an Argent, vendor known for service to Lasanda. Oh, fair enough. Which also means, which makes it strange, because I'm pretty sure Lasanda wouldn't really appreciate a fucking crusade that ends up killing a lot of innocent people. Anything else you can tell me? Yeah, that's best fools it was. We must break the crusade before more people die. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and go like, okay, they're targeting me, I'm gonna justify their actions. No, I'm gonna be like, they're targeting me, well, tough luck, I'm gonna fucking murder them now. That's kind of what I'm going for. Hello, Enter.
Yes, what does the hero of Baldur's Gate need of me?
100,000 gold and interpretation spell to take me far away from Killer's crusade. If in that you can tell me what you know of the crusade and its mistress.
I have scattered reports. The High Moor and Misty Forest are Kalars.
Yes, Forest.
After her attack on you, I think her bold but reckless.
But for now, you must excuse me. The council must see to this. Yes, what does the hero about? Better now that she is no longer under the sway of that noxious pig dog Eldoth.
Okay, so they're about to get a little longer.
Better. The girl is dead. So it seems to me, at least. I am sure she would tell a different tale were you to ask her. I have sketched the time after, but for now, you must excuse me.
I don't really. I do need a thief at my party, but I don't really want to take care of me. She's such an
You
annoying.
remember me. Surely you do.
Much as I hate to say, yes, I do remember you. I remember your constant screaming about your feet hurting and breaking nails, with me getting ever closer to strangling the ever-living shit out of you, with every bloody waking moment. Good times. Good times indeed. Of course, recall you were kidnapped when last we spoke.
I was just a child then.
No,
Now,
you are.
I'm a woman. I've even joined... Well,
I'm
never mind. I'll
not
tell
trusting
you that
your
later.
word on that.
When
I'm pretty sure you're gonna be just as much of a fucking brat as you were before.
I heard you talking to Daddy and the other dukes about Kalar. Are you going to Dragonspear?
Just you saying that he makes my day so much worse. It's not even. It's not even. We need to find a very, very nice quiet place to kill her. And nobody can see, but we're not gonna get fucking judged for that. Then we're gonna use the big sword in our hands to make sure that she is never gonna speak any nonsense again. Sure, why not? This house is lovely
Daddy
this time of
hasn't
year.
told you everything. Did he mention he thinks Kalar might be one of Baal's children? Yeah, I thought not. We can't talk here.
Who
I'll tell you
would
more
even
later.
care about that? Let there be another bold spawning. Okay, you're just that bitch. We get this later. Now I need spice. Bard called Garrick and a pair of native dwellers named Savannah and Coron. Okay. Savannah I'll take. Savannah I'll take along gladly, honestly. The rich dinner here, the bodyguard Minces. It's okay. I mean, dinner here, kinda meh. But Mince is cool. We like Minsk. And one of the new characters which we're gonna ignore as fucking hard as we can, won't we? Let's have them tears locked up at the Flameface headquarters. Where's Khalid and Jahira? Put them up north, enjoying some time to themselves. Okay, fair enough. What about Viconia de Veer? That would be very important. How many of a Durgan on this? They've been hired and okay. That's good. You hired the best cleric. That is something I can get behind. Supplies we can't actually afford at the moment. I don't even want to ask about the bitch because I don't fucking care about the additions. Out of the way, lady.
Greetings. How are you holding up?
Could be
A
worse.
refreshing perspective. My friends on the council are inclined to view the tankard as half empty. You'd think that, wouldn't you? But no. After Sarabak's defeat, I had hoped for peace.
And you
Kalashite
didn't
monk
get
once
shit.
told me, every night is dawn's herald. The trick is to hold on to the memory of light until the darkness breaks. As pleasant as it is to speak. Oh, if you do venture into the city, be sure to take Captain Corwin.
But I don't like
with you.
Captain Gorman. She can't even
Talent
take a
officer,
fucking joke.
she'll take care
Seems
of
like she's not gonna be much fun to be around, so to speak. Is there any reason for me to go up here? At least we should explore, probably. And man, there's so many things I don't like around here.
Such menial tasks.
I know, let's just deep back up here again, I guess. Okay. Okay, game, we're gonna go. Let us have some companions to carry our shit, because, well, up at this point we're kinda, chock full of shit. Can I just go with myself? Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, just punching the fucking peasants down.
The Flaming Fist is trying to keep the peace, but it's an uphill battle.
I thought life couldn't get any worse when I lost my home. Let me tell you, that's the sort of thought you should never think. The gods take thoughts like that as a challenge.
You better be careful.
Generous, open-handed. Ha! If we didn't lose everything before, we surely did after we enjoyed your hospitality.
And show proper respect. Best make as much profit of them as you can. This is indeed rather nonsensical. Maybe he makes a good point, you know, helping people is all nice and dandy, but it's just stuff costs money. And how much is a reason?
I've no goods left to sell.
I thought entirely. Business must be good.
It's just been so busy with the refugees and all. Everyone seems to need twice as much as usual, and the crowds.
The rest of you that don't recognize me.
You're the answer to a prayer. I have a bag of money, my day's earnings, to take to my moneylender. She's over by Sorceress Sundries. I was mugged.
Well, for a small percentage of the proceeds, I'll happily ferry your funds.
Could you take it over for me? I'd be so
5
grateful.
copies, yes. Sure.
Thank you. Here's the money bag. Please go straight
We have to
Sorceress
start that
Sundries.
low, eh?
My moneylender
Yeah,
works
mercenaries
just
work is hard
across the
work, I
street.
tell ya.
Let me know when you're done.
Yeah, now we're gonna work for fucking 5 coins, eh? Now I get better 5 coins in my pocket than none, and I tend to keep my word. Could you please go out of the way, Corvin, you little fucking... Okay, so where can we go?
Excellent day for whatever you're after.
Baldur, a new town. Can you tell me where to find the Sorcery Sundays? It's the large building of the domed roof, bitch. Hey, get your hand out of my pocket. Pretty sharp. So is my blade. Not as sharp as my blade.
We aren't far from the Elfsong Tavern.
Could you not interrupt me in the middle of murdering someone?
Safan, Koran, and the Bard Gareth. Been seen there.
Fine.
If you'd like to get some supplies for the journey to Dragonspear, we can go to Sorcerer's Sundries.
Why don't you just become a companion then?
Get what you need. I'll cover the door.
Very well.
Fine.
Yes, that's a potion. What's more unique? Okay, let's see what you've got in your inventory then. You got another scroll case, a potion case, gauntlet, a weapon spirit. That's all the shit I can't afford because, well, of course I can't. Nothing really here that screams to me like, oh yeah, this is the shit you need. How about you? And there's people here. No refugees from the so-called crusade. I felt the city almost bursting. When holding supplies before the month drives prices beyond reason. And Roger Misen, about the Grand Duke Silvershield. Yeah, in case I let you skip the head of the line. Well, thank you. Do you have anything interesting? When, some magic. Deep. Some magic that we could actually afford. I just kinda need to. Protection. Yeah, it's actually a kind of spell I should probably get into my spellbook at some point. I do have quite a lot of spells in my spellbook at this point, but not some of the most essential ones, although I don't actually know if we're gonna encounter any basilisk around here. We would like just a, you know, a box standard bag of holding. That would be amazing. I could get my hands on one of those. But alas, never gonna be easy. I really would love that though.
Fine.
Yeah, let's see what we can find up here. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back once that we have a thief in our party. I mean, if I have to take one, and you should, most definitively for your box standard adventurers party, then I guess I'm gonna take Savannah if I can get my hands on her.
Simply no standards these days.
Send on the money lender, she says. Yeah, I have a deposit for merchant tutor. Here you are. I mean, but since this was 50 gold and we got 5 gold pieces, I guess 10%. It's not bad. Well, I'll take it. We have to start collecting money somehow, once more, in these horrible times. Okay, I guess we're gonna quickly go back and what's going on here?
I'm so tired.
You'll just sit right tight until backup arrives. But you're near the well, did ya? We just came to a city fight. Then repaid our generosity by causing a commotion on the street. Maybe. Maybe we got a little rough with each other. What of it? Tempers are short, but the hours pass slowly. Yeah. And if people just got all these rowdies to headquarters, could you go to the Flight Command Center and tell Jenks that if Savita needs reinforcements? Tell me you don't seriously expect the hero bullet gate to be a messenger for you. I mean, come on, I'm a fucking famous person. People should, you know, line up and give me money. Because they want. Okay, so, wait a second. We go on to the Elfsong Tavern first. If we can find any companions.
Elfsong Tavern. Little pretentious for my taste. I'll wait for you here.
Jeez, you fucking wish, and now shut up and let me interact with people.
Whoa.
What's wrong with you, Zaviak?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Man. Are you in the sewers too?
I'm in the sewers.
Big, right? I mean, I know it's a tavern, but who put it here?
Yeah, so weird.
Whoa. Sorry. That one came right at my face. Yeah, so we're in the sewers, right? Underwater deep.
You're not even in the right city, boy.
No, man, you're way off. I came down, I just didn't, you know, expect to, like, see so much.
What the fuck are you on about?
Yeah, it's these new glasses, man. They're supposed to let me see, like, who I really am. Like, inside my soul.
Where the fuck did you get those?
I got him from that giant gnome with the scales. He crashed on his couch last time. But all I see is invisible monsters and ghosts and stuff. It's making me feel like really surrounded, you know?
Now let you see invisible creatures.
I'm starting to freak out, man.
Yeah, then why don't you take them off, you idiot?
Whoa. That's like profound, man. You're blowing my mind. Everything's so much clearer now. Maybe you're the one who should be on a vision quest.
Yeah, if you might have rest.
And the giant gnome said the glasses can like pull spirits into reality a few times.
Yeah,
So
how
be
the fuck
careful
you managed to
later,
survive that long
man.
is really beyond me. Hello, random stranger. What can be of service? I see all sorts of interesting things working in a tavern, especially these days. What can you tell me of Sheila Argent? There's a loafer. She's driven their birds now. How many from their homes these past months? He seems not too happy. Yeah, pretty much. That guy definitely proved it. I still don't... It still feels so fucking wrong. Not in a good way. This is gonna give me a stomach ulcer at the very least. Could cause problems. And there's another water deep. That was my help. I would accuse me and to fill a few marks before my customers start complaining. Machine Garrick, that's good. We can get our Bart back again, maybe. Potentially. Can I not talk with you? Oh no, you're apparently busy talking with other people and ignoring me. Oh, thanks for talking to me now, bitch. Yeah, stop it so long as we venture together ahead it. Please join me. I'm about to join you. Don't worry, I'm just gonna steal some shit while nobody's watching. Hey Garrick, can you join me again? I mean, you're kinda fucking worthless, but I would like to have you in my party again. I want you to join me. You couldn't choose the worst time to make such a journey. Oh, it's a good crusade. Yeah, your agents tried to kill me. I do know of the lady, mind you. I truly drew you into conflict. Can't you judge the risk worth the reward? Perhaps you'll get to ask her, but I'm afraid you have to do without me. I'm right on the verge of breaking through my lace facade of indifference. Can I leave now? Wish you well. It's not good. I had some hope that he could just, you know, join me again in a little bit of good old-fashioned adventuring, but no, of course not.
Out! Get out, you vile, poxy snake!
Yeah, Savannah. Reason the snake. That doesn't make sense. Actually, Coron, you're making a good point. That does not make sense. For the dagger, you know? I think I won't use it. Get out of here. Get out of here. And sound like something Savannah would normally do. She's usually a bit more suave in her dealings. Oh, doesn't that find you, fair maiden? You don't recognize me, do you? No. Am I deceive me? Could just truly be one and only hero of Baldur's Gate. It is indeed. Don't you? I need your help. Sure. Can I help you? Well, actually, it's a lie. There are many things I'd rather do. And if I go do some of them right now. No, don't start my mind right up. Don't be swayed by tears. Ah, Coron, you are... not technically speaking as I remember you, but okay. Come on, at least.
Damn you to all 9 hells, Karan! I swear I'm going to... I'm sorry?
You've heard about a bug that would have made my current character so much stronger. Oh, do chill. Also, welcome back, little video. Greetings, Savannah.
What brings you here at this ungodly hour?
What else? Adventure. You do. And joining an expedition heading us to the Crusade. We could use a woman of your talents.
I imagine you could. A break from the city and a certain inhabitant with pointed ears and a green
Yes, I know. You still got the hots for literally everyone around. No, pretty sure Savannah is more to man, but maybe if I try hard enough I can get her to some good old-fashioned scissoring. Oh, we can try. We can try indeed. What we can also try is steal some things and see how we get rewarded for that. Or not. Okay, let's open traps a bit more. How the fuck do we have so many points though? Illusion, I would like to get up again also. Yeah, once again just gonna ignore setting traps and then gonna regret it later on when I want to. Yep, that sounds like something I would do. Sounds like something I would do indeed. I duel from assassin to plague at 24. And this one out if you use Black Blade of Disaster before you duel, you keep Great Mastery. Oh! I gotta cast a scroll before dueling. Choose any item. But it's just a level that has Great Mastery. That would be kinda impressive. And kinda OP to be fair. What else? You have single weapons then, you have darts. I hate darts. You have that cut. Shortbow maybe? I think shortbow would be. I mean, since Imon will not take up any short bows because, well, Imon is not around.
You want me? Yes, dear.
Actually, I don't know. Since I don't know, I can't actually tell for certain if Imon might potentially join us later on, but since she was so predominantly taken out by getting poisoned, I just think feeling it will not happen. Also, I do like that nobody seems to take issue with me stealing shit. Great Mastery, that would have indeed given you quite the interesting little power up, to put it mildly. It's a bit too min-maxy for my personal taste. I was never one to do that extensively, let's say. I was just enjoyed, you know, playing around, and you can even get through the game with some rather suboptimal setups, mind you. So, and it's been kind of my thing to just go with whatever floats my boat at the moment. But don't mind me, I'm just stealing some things. Supplies. Okay. Doesn't seem like something I want to have in my inventory. And it's like not having my fucking money. I had like what? 20,000, 30,000? Or was it even, was it 200,000 at the end? I can't remember.
Fine.
We had a lot. Okay, on we go. On a little adventure. Where do we need to go? We need to go back to the palace to tell the lady we brought her money. Money lender. Good to see you. You have my money, I take it. I had your gold. Said I get it. And I did, but if I had a chance to bring it to you, I was attacked. You fucking mongoloid. See, the very reason I paused when I talked to him, or finished talking to him, was I was kinda like, okay, I just gonna attack this NPC. I still kinda wanna attack him, because he seems fucking useless. Yeah, you should have let him kill you, because you're talking about my fucking life. Shavings here. I should flee the crusade. He had one. Should I could return? Just 3 attacks now that hurts. I think now enjoy a pain. So I have to put in French. Are you gonna run away again? Bit too many new of people around for murder in the fucking streets. And your account has been adjusted. A good person, as much as you dare claim otherwise. What rumors are you talking about? Oh, it's just like, you know, people are. Some say you were Nietzsche's Sarivok. It doesn't make any sense. Also nonsense, really. I set the record straight. I mean, people will be talking, but that's a very strange rumor to floating around. As long as you get the payment you agree to, you can say anything you like. Okay, so far we have 1 companion, which is good. And we've been to this area. We could visit the Iron Throne, that's interesting, and the Flaming Fist. Okay, so to the next tavern we go.
The 3 old kegs isn't far from here.
Shut up, I don't like
There's
you.
a pair of Rishemi travelers staying there.